Well, K, The Return of Kings, episode 12, and although I cannot deny that it's been really weird this season, but we're just one episode away from finally finishing this manga anime, I guess. In the essence of it, the Blue King is struggling against the Grey King, and is revealed through a flashback that apparently the traitor Saruhiko wasn't a traitor after all. He did this dangerous mission for the Blue King after all. But it took it nonetheless. It was a dangerous one. The Red Clan has also boarded a new ship of Shiro, and Anna head in with marbles to give them out where they are going to go. And so they storm the gates as soon as Saruhiko opens it and enters it. Elsewhere, Yata gets heard from the Blue King that Saruhiko was never a traitor. And in a rare moment to acknowledge that yes, maybe Saruhiko is his best friend, or is it something else, decides to rescue him as soon as the Red Clan storms it, with the encouragement of his teammates. With nothing else to do, he then decides to do it so. Elsewhere in the fight against the Grey King, the Blue King does not have the upper hand, not until his clansman comes and shows off the style. Of course, we do not still see Seri do the style, again. However, this gives enough power for the Blue King to cut down the Grey King, who even in death refuses to say that Nagare's ideals were wrong, and even though not even that he took care of a dead child that was Nagare Hisui. With no one else, with nothing left to do, the Blue King slowly gets even worse, I guess, down in his meter, seeing that he cut down another king. But Saruhiko, in the meantime, is fading off against the Brat, who is, of course, having the upper hand, until Yata arrives and provides some backup. First saves him, after that they provide some backups and begins to fight together. This time not one fighting the other, this time they're synchronizing their attacks and manage to put the Brat out of it until he falls down a pit, presumably dying. And that was satisfying. I mean, I hated that Brat. Not only because he had a female voice, but also because, well, mostly he was just a simple brat. Every single line in this episode from him was video game references, which is quite ironic. Everybody loves video games, and he was obsessed with them. All saying like, you're not even qualified to be a boss, and Nagare is the only one who is strong enough to be a player. That's the only reason why he's loyal to him. With that, Saruhiko encourages Yata to go back to the Red Clan as he has to defend his king, even though Saruhiko suffered some mortal wounds. But he gets saved by Dosu, the green ninja, I guess. Elsewhere, Kuro, Yukari, and the rest of Hatamaito finally stands against them. But as they draw their swords, Kuro says to his king that he must finish this alone, and I agree. He needs to defeat Yukari alone. And probably he will, but how, we don't know. That's basically this one. Yes, some minor actions. Finally, the bad guys get their ass kicked to them. I mean, they disliked them, so that was good. What else is there to say about it? Well, not so much. Not some nice art, that's all. Give me your thoughts if you have any.